During today's discussion, we discuss the idea of whether or not a calorie is indeed a calorie, and whether or not our body weight and body composition only reflects the number of calories we eat versus the calories that we burn. We talk about how different food types, that is, how the different macronutrients, protein, fat, and carbohydrates, are processed in the body, and the important role that fiber and the gut microbiome plays in that process. And we pay particular attention to the topic of how different types of sugars, and fructose in particular, can indeed be addictive to the brain and can modify the way that hormones in the body, in particular insulin, impact our liver health, kidney health, and indeed the health of all of our cells and organs. Lustig is an expert in how sugar impacts the brain and body. We talk about how certain types of sugars can indeed be addictive in the same way that certain drugs of abuse and behaviors can become addictive. So in other words, how sugar actually changes the way that the brain works. And we discuss how the food industry, that is the commoditization and sale of particular types of food, has altered the way that we eat and indeed the foods that we crave. Today's discussion covers all of that. And by the end of today's discussion, you'll have a thorough understanding of how foods are processed when they enter your body and how those different food choices are impacting your immediate and long-term